Have you ever thrown a ball and wondered why it went so far or why it didn't go high enough? The secret is in the angle. Yes, the angle at which you launch an object can make all the difference in how far and how high it travels. It's fascinating, isn't it? Stay tuned to learn all about it. We call this fascinating motion projectile motion. It's the curved path an object takes when it's launched into the air. Think about a baseball soaring through the air, or a basketball flying towards the hoop. That's projectile motion in action. Projectile motion is all around us, and understanding it can help us predict and improve how we throw, launch, and shoot objects. To understand projectile motion, we need to break it down into two parts: horizontal motion and vertical motion. These two components work together to create the path that an object follows when it is thrown or launched into the air. By examining each part separately, we can better understand the overall motion. Horizontal motion is the object's movement across the ground. This type of motion is influenced by the initial speed and direction of the object. For example, when a car drives on a straight road or a cyclist pedals on a flat path, they are exhibiting horizontal motion. While vertical motion is its movement up and down. Vertical motion is influenced by forces such as gravity and the initial force applied to the object. When you jump on a trampoline or throw a ball upwards, you are demonstrating vertical motion. Gravity plays a big role here. It is the force that pulls objects towards the earth, causing them to accelerate downwards. This is why leaves fall from trees and why an apple drops to the ground. It doesn't affect the horizontal motion, meaning that an object will continue to move horizontally at a constant speed, unless acted upon by another force, such as friction or air resistance. But it constantly pulls down on the object, affecting its vertical motion and creating that curved path. This combination of horizontal and vertical motions results in the parabolic trajectory we see when objects like balls are thrown or launched. Section 4: Angles, the key to range and height. Now let's talk about angles. Angles play a crucial role in determining how far and how high an object will travel when launched. Whether you're throwing a ball, shooting an arrow, or launching a rocket, the angle of launch is a key factor that influences the trajectory and distance covered. The angle at which you launch an object determines both its range, how far it travels horizontally, and its height, how high it goes. This principle is fundamental in sports, engineering, and even in our daily activities. Small angles. Imagine throwing a ball at a low angle, almost parallel to the ground. This is often seen in sports like baseball or cricket when players aim for a fast, low throw. The ball won't go very high, but it will travel horizontally for a longer time. This is because the low angle minimizes the vertical component of the throw, allowing the ball to cover more ground quickly. Medium angles. Now, throw the ball at a higher angle, around 45 degrees. This angle is often referred to as the magic angle because it provides the optimal balance between height and distance. This is the magic angle for maximum range. At 45 degrees, the ball will achieve a perfect balance, allowing it to travel the farthest distance possible while still reaching a significant height. The ball will travel a good distance horizontally and reach a decent height. This principle is not only applicable in sports but also in various fields like engineering and physics, where optimal angles are crucial for efficiency. Large angles. If you throw the ball almost straight up at a large angle, it will go really high but won't travel very far horizontally. This is because the vertical component of the throw is maximized, while the horizontal component is minimized. The ball will reach an impressive height, but it will come down almost where it was launched. This is often seen in activities like high jump or pole vaulting, where the goal is to achieve maximum height rather than distance. Understanding the relationship between launch angles, range, and height can significantly improve performance in sports and other activities. By mastering the right angles, you can achieve the desired outcome, whether it's hitting a home run, making a perfect archery shot, or launching a spacecraft. So, next time you find yourself in a situation where you need to launch an object, remember the key to range and height lies in the angle. Experiment with different angles and observe the results. You'll be amazed at how a small change in angle can make a big difference in performance. Section 5. Visualizing the impact of angles. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Take a look at this graph to see how different launch angles affect the range and height of a projectile. As you can see, the angle of 45 degrees gives us the best of both worlds, a good balance of range and height. Section 6. Unlock your inner scientist. So, there you have it. Science isn't just confined to laboratories and classrooms. It's all around us, in our everyday lives, waiting to be discovered and explored. The next time you throw a ball, kick a soccer ball, or even just watch kids playing in the park, or even launch a paper airplane, think about the science behind it. The principles of physics are at play, and you can see them in action. Remember the power of angles. Experiment with different angles and observe how they change the trajectory and distance of your projectiles. See how they affect the range and height of your projectiles. Measure the distances, take notes, and compare your results. You'll be amazed by what you discover. The joy of science is in the unexpected results and the thrill of learning something new. Science is all about exploration and discovery. Keep asking questions, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep having fun. Whether you're exploring nature with a magnifying glass or conducting a family science experiment, there's always something new to learn. So go out there, unlock your inner scientist, and let your curiosity lead the way.